What's going on, everyone? How are we all doing? And I know I am probably as surprised as you that we are already back again with another video. Because I'm back so quickly, that definitely deserves a like on it, so make sure you drop that immediately. Drop it now, thank you very much. But first up, as we all know, last time out we did end up in the playoff positions. We managed to secure third in the league, I believe, just behind Sunderland, extremely close to promotion, and we've got a game up against Blackpool coming up. The other game, the other semi-final, Scunthorpe versus Oxford. As you would have just seen on the screen there, we've jumped into a very quick bit of team selection before we get into this first game. I can't really believe that it's actually come to this point. We've been on a journey this year. I know it's only been about 7 episodes. We're sitting here in episode 8, but it's been a great journey. We've had to concentrate on youth to get everything to work, and finally it's starting to come together. We're here. We're building up our way into this game. You can see the stadium, Moulton Road, where we're playing today, and it's going to be a big one. Blackpool kicked off at the start of the game, and we actually did start off reasonably well. We were able to apply a decent amount of pressure here. Gary Hopper on the ball, on the edge of the box actually, somehow with a fantastic finesse curve shot goes into the bottom corner, and immediately within 23 minutes, we are 1-0 up. You can see the team celebrating with the crowd. Very good indeed. The question was, could we keep the lead? They hit it off the top of the bar from a corner there, but all of a sudden, the 37th minute, we were coming back into things again. We started to gradually build up the attacks a little bit more. The pressure was really flying in. Another corner here, as you can see. The looping header over the top, and it actually ended up in another goal. 2-0, what can I say? Celebrating with the fans again. I think this is the most we've celebrated with the fans all season long. It's great to see. We cut into the second half after all of that. A great ball along the floor. Sam Mantum completely beats the defence. I didn't know he had that much pace. But 3-0. We're running away with it. We're away from home. You wouldn't even expect us to be doing that well away from home, but somehow it has happened. Could we add any more to that? That is the real question. 3-0 is a fantastic advantage. The keeper made one of the most amazing saves there that you'll probably see all season long. We end up in the 91st minute of the game. It's still 3-0. Nothing else really happened. And then the whistle goes. We've taken a 3-0 advantage into the second leg of this playoff semi-final. Absolutely insane. If we can literally draw, even maintain a half-decent performance in the next game, I could even rest some players. That's how much of an advantage we're now going to be at for this second leg. Tom Hopper, 4 attempts, 2 goals. Wonderful stuff, and we're back to the same old management stuff, a little bit of training. There's not really much to say about it. It's really kind of mixed. We've got B's, C's, F's. We're going to the team selection for the game ahead. We did actually rest a few of the players. I forgot to even say about that. Smith Rowe didn't even start that game. It was Michael Kirtley, but still, it did the job. And this was actually my main kind of point to consider here. We've won the first game 3-0. Do I really need to play the match? I actually decided in the end not to, and instead I thought I'd simulate it. This could have ended up horribly, because imagine if I lost this match by more than 3 goals. I would have just been, I don't know. The career mode would have been a disaster, you could probably say, but I stuck with it. We decided to play the whole game. You probably can't see the time because my face is in the way, but up into the 50th minute, you can see from that substitution there, it was actually still 0-0. They'd have to have a miraculous turnaround for us to actually lose. We did end up scoring. That was 1-0. We must be extremely close to the end of the game now. There's no way they were going to get into it. Fortnite installed as well, which is ever so slightly annoying, but that actually was the end of the game. 1-0, we managed to get ourselves into the playoff final. Who would we be playing? Well, that was Scunthorpe. I'm not 100% sure about what their aggregate score was against Oxford. However, I think we probably had a slightly better performance. So we are coming into this game on some great form. I don't know if I did that training session. We have a couple of days here. We just seem to be looking at a screen that isn't moving until I actually do finally go onto the training session, which was good to see. As you can probably tell, I am recording this after. I did record some of myself at the time, but the thing was I did it so long ago, it's kind of outdated by the time that we've got to now, you know, seeing that we left a whole 2 months without uploading an episode. I thought, you know, we may as well be fresh. Start off with me right here, live, talking to you actually in 2019, not from the past. So that's that really. I need to stop going on about anything random. That was our team selection for the game. Nothing too much really. Smith Rowe is in the team. McLaughlin as well. Stamina was a bit low, but That was the starting 11. The big moment is here. It's poised to be a great one. The stadium is somehow absolutely rammed, 90,000. I don't think there is a single seat empty there, which is kind of amazing. Not one. The whole of Wembley is sold out for the EFL League One playoff final. Scunthorpe kick-off. We finally get into the game. This is what our whole season has been going towards. This is easily the biggest game of the day. We go to the 7th minute early on. Just a little test shot to Oxley, but he was able to catch that easily enough. And what can I say? That goal, a screamer. This is the biggest thing that I forgot to say about with the team selection. Harris. I've forgotten his first name. Excuse that, but he's a youngster. I've just brought him up from the youth team. He's got amazing potential, and I thought, you know, we may as well bring him up, give him a chance. He could be the superstar for our team in the future, and he could bring us great things, which he did. You saw 2 goals there, or 2 attempts at least, both headers at the far post, and somehow we missed both of them. However, the pressure kept on coming. This was the 47th minute of the game. Still 1-0 up. It was all going our way. Scunthorpe really didn't have much to answer. However, we didn't take our chances too well. They still defended reasonably well. I made a sub here. You can see there, Harris, he's already a 65. It was time to bring him off. A little bit low on stamina. I decided to bring on Michael Kirtley. Also take off Emil Smith-Rowe and bring on the man Bailey. He was too low on stamina to start this match, so that's why he obviously wasn't in the starting 11. But towards the end of the game, he really did play a part. Another good save from Oxley there. That was one of their only real chances. And after that, well, you can see the time there. 2 minutes out of time, the 92nd minute, the whistle goes, and we've actually won the playoff final. Who knows? Harris, the man. I brought him up into the team. The one and only goal in the whole entire game. And that is that. Next season, we are going to be in the Championship. Next episode as well, which I haven't even played yet, even at the date we are now. I still haven't played it, so that means that if you guys still have any suggestions for players, you can tell me down below. I can look to sign them next year. I do know that I don't think we have a great budget once again, but hopefully still, even if there's loan players on a free that we can get, let me know and I will take note of it. We cut to our team going towards the trophy. Who would have thought at the start of the season little old Southend United would be gaining promotion through the playoffs into the Championship? I can't remember if Luke Himes, the captain, I think it might be Mark Oxley, going to pick up the trophy. And there we go. We're about to lift it. I think that's probably a good point for me to leave it. There we go. We are the champions. We're going up into the Championship. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit a like on it. Stay subscribed as always. Thank you again for watching the videos. It's been a long time, but I'm well and truly back. And I will see you all on the next episode.